Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. Yes, I took a break for a minute. I have more to say. So anyway, so we stayed in Istanbul. Um, okay, let me finish what I was saying with the dogs. I have a dog tomorrow at 11, and I don't know what dog it is, honestly, like the home never's told me. I do not know. I have a dog on Thursday as well. And I have two dogs on Friday. One's getting their nails done, and one's a Japanese Spitz, which is a fluffy dog, and I can't wait. It's gonna be great. So it's great being busy with the dog grooming. I didn't go to the charity shop because I was kind of like, I said I'd rather be freaking doing the dog than going in there. So I made up an excuse to them saying I was not feeling well. So they won't know my lie. So anyway, so now so yeah, I did quite a lot of walking in Turkey actually. So I'll start off with Istanbul. So this is what my mom messed up the flights. We flew into Istanbul. So we went from Dublin to Istanbul. Then we couldn't go to Gazi Pass because my mom went with eDreams, which brought us to um which kind of meant that it kind of screwed up our flight. So our flight got cancelled to Gazi Pass basically. And so we said, okay, right, we'll have to stay in Istanbul. So we stayed a night in Istanbul. It was 130. They had a buffet, nice food. It was all fancy, three bedroom room with a fancy mirror and all. Anyway, so we stayed there overnight. But did I tell you, the first night we stayed there was a mosque, and it woke us up like it was going off at 5 in the morning, and it would not stop. And I'm not even like someone who's an atheist. Like I'm not like I am like I may be an atheist, but I do respect other people's religions. Like there's nothing like if you're religious, you're religious. If you're this, you're that. I don't give a damn. But yeah, so the mosque was going off anyway, but like I would have mind if it was like if it was like 10 minutes, like it was a bit down the road, I'd be like, okay, fine. But it was right in like we were at the front door of the mosque, so they built the hotel beside the mosque. And like, oh my freaking god. So it kept going off, right? And then next minute you hear a dog barking and you think it was stopped, like you thought, okay, right, it's stopped now. But no, it kept going, and then we all woke up sleep deprived, had our breakfast. It tasted a bit like it was sitting there a few days to be honest, but we had a good breakfast, Turkish breakfast, olive cheese, blah blah blah, anything you want. We had good coffee, all that. Then we went and next night then we got out of the hotel, checked out of the hotel after breakfast, gathered our stuff. Oh, before that there was a 50-degree heat wave on the way. So according to Sky News, when we were watching inside the hotel, that there'd be a 50-degree heat wave coming towards the Mediterranean. So then what we did, so I thought in my head, oh fuck, we're dead, like it's gonna happen. Thankfully it didn't. But next night then so the taxi drove us. Oh, I forgot to say there was a fancy taxi. Anyway with lights, but anyway, I had loads of water. But so they broke anyway. Next night we stayed in a more apart hotel, so it was kind of more central to where in Istanbul, right? It was a bit more out, so he had to drive. The taxi driver was mental on the road, honestly. Like he was speeding too much. He was speeding so fast, like, and it took ages to get there. And anyway, so we got in there, right, and apparently we came too early because the beds weren't even made. The maid was making them up and all. So we had to wait a while. And now we did, then we had the room. And then we went out. And yeah, then we went out. We packed our stuff, went out, I think anyway. And then we went walking around. So it was like New York, and the place was huge. So what we did is we got the tour bus. Oh, I forgot to say, yeah, we got, yeah. Yeah, the first night we did the tour, we think. No, we got the tour bus, and then we went around the land, we went around Istanbul. So we saw the Blue Mosque. We didn't get to see the Pink Mosque because there was loads of people there. Um, and then yeah, it was actually gorgeous. I have loads of photos of on my Instagram. I put it on my Instagram that of the Blue Mosque, and the people were praying inside. It's huge. It's beautiful. It's really nice. And then we were walking around. We stopped somewhere to eat. So we went to a restaurant. I mean, cafe, restaurant. I don't know, whatever. Had a salad, and it turns out the salad was damn expensive. Then that was when, because we were like wrecked after a while. We'd been out like a good while and we were just wrecked. So we thought we'll get something to eat before we go back. So we went back to the Part Hotel or hotel. I can't. Anyway, and we went. Yeah, so we went back to anyway, like I was saying, and then. So anyway, we decided we found a cheap kebab place. So we went to a kebab place, and well, we said that we have to, when we went there, we have to get a 14-hour bus to Alanya, which we actually did, by the way. It was unbelievable. So anyway, so we had kebabs there. It was nice, whatever, and stuff. So then we just happened to mention that that we were just talking to the waiter or whatever, saying about we're going to Lanya, blah blah blah. We get there. So they helped us out, right? And it turns out, just get to the chase, the person turned out to be a crook and literally tried to rob us, because he brought us there in the taxi. We went with him in the taxi to the bus station. Then he was there getting coffee with us before the bus came. Then he went onto the bus, followed my dad into the bus, and he asked extra money because we already gave him money, and then he wanted more. So and then he was like, "Oh, I'm not all about money and all this shy." And then before that, my dad, before this, because we had to get up like 7 or 8, we had to get up like 7 in the morning, right? So we had our cheese thing, I don't know what the hell it was, and coffee in the cafe. So basically my dad was standing there in the morning. We were waiting on the guy because he said he would be coming. He'll be there in the morning. So he came anyway. Apparently got hardly any sleep. Anyway, so my dad got robbed. So next thing, a group of like people my age, or I don't know, two guys just come over and start. One guy just comes over and starts trying to take off my dad's belt, so we could try to get the money, right? And my dad was like, "Shoo, go away," and all this. So they ended up not getting it, but they were trying to rob him anyway. And yeah, it wasn't great then. Oh yeah, Cleopatra Beach was great. I did wear a bikini because it was too hot over there. I couldn't wear a swimsuit. It was black. See, my fitted into my mom's. My mom fitted into my swimsuit, believe it or not. So yeah. So we went out a good few nights. Like we went out for drinks. I have to admit, I drank like 3 days in a row in Turkey. I had cocktails. Oh, we went to this eco place, and we went for bingo, right? We just thought it'd be a crack. In winter years ago, it's the place we used to go to, right? So we went over there. I got pizza. We were playing bingo. We got a few drinks, whatever, and it turns out it was €75. So we basically got ripped off. So then my dad remembered, oh yeah, it's that place. They always kind of get you there. They're a bit weird. They're a bit what's the word? I kind of fleeced you there. But anyway, we're talking to a crowd of Irish people, right? And I noticed the fact that people weren't really getting drinks; they were just eating. So yeah, so when we got to the bit, came to the bill, we were actually shocked. We were like, "There's no way of that," because they gave me an alcohol-free cocktail and they said there was alcohol in it. So that was a scam. So they basically scammed us. It was the worst thing ever, honestly. Like, what my parents were talking about for ages and stuff. And like, oh my freaking god. Then we had like, God, I'm rambling. All right. See you next video. Bye.